radio check. Says Dallas. We're not driving that far. We're not going to drive all the way to Dallas.
Oh, hey.
I'll just go ahead and tell you guys that now. How's it? Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Apparently, I just got off the phone with Tasha. Apparently, Haver's doing worse today than yesterday.
Said hey everybody and Bobby.
Hopefully, you can get some better. I'm going to drink this monster down before we take off. Go ahead and put me some water in here. And apparently, he's doing worse today than yesterday.
Said WTG Hugh. Brittany Conquest. Said WTG Hugh. James McBride YG. Said I eat Texas for dinner. Or said hey.
WTG
Conquest. Said Bobby what is wrong with Haver?
He's got
car. Said Priya eaters for Havar.
WTG Hugh with the 25 months. Thank you. That is awesome.
Said oh no for Haver. Brittany Conquest. Said hey Zach. Ackery Door Shack. Said hi Brittany WTG Hugh. Brittany Conquest. Said hey Rick. Rick R. Said prayers. J. Reed. Said hello Bobby and Rag. J. Reed.
Hello, Jerry.
Said hello Brittany. Brittany Conquest. Said hey Superior Truck. Brittany Conquest. Said hey J. Reed. Superior Truck or not. Said hi Brittany.
She's gonna take him to the emergency room, vet, whatever. As soon as Donnie gets home from wherever he's at. But I don't know where Donnie's at. I don't know if he's at work today or if he's off today or hopefully he pulls through. They did, but they give
Hi, Bobby.
her pills, and he's not eating, so she's not able to get the meds in him. Excuse me.
Brittany Conquest. Said Bobby, don't pray for Haber and Seth and our best friends meeting dogs get sick with Bobby. I hope Haber pulls through.
Hopefully he
Rick
does.
Clark. Said, is he eating anything?
No, he's not eating nothing. That's why she can't give him the meds, because he's not eating nothing.
Said, good morning, ride along gang.
Good morning, Ron. How you doing?
Brittany Conquest. Said, hey Ron. Mac Daddy Bet. Said, when my dog, I went out and bought liverwurst to give the medication. Brittany Conquest.
He's real finicky on the stuff he eats, though. He's real finicky. You know, just normal, he's real finicky. But apparently, he's not eating anything at all.
Conquest. Said, hey Mac Daddy. Rick Clark. Said they will end up giving him a shot then with the meds.
Yeah, they gave him a shot yesterday. I don't know what kind of shot it was they gave him yesterday, but they gave him a shot yesterday. I don't know if maybe that's just why he's not doing much today. You know, if it's the shot from yesterday. Dang it, man.
Dasher Giovanni. Said, is he drinking? Brittany
I
Conquest.
don't know if he's drinking anything or not.
Pulls through Bobby, he'll tell my grandma to pray for him tonight. Brittany Conquest. Said, hey Joni. Maybe. Said, hello Bobby in chat.
Hello,
Rick Clark.
Timmy. How you doing?
Said, I didn't know roundworm can harm humans until I read up on it yesterday. Brittany Conquest. Said, hey PR. Mac Daddy Bet. Said, are you following that mucked up GPS this morning like the directions it did yesterday? Brittany Conquest. Said, hey JB.
I'm working on it.
BRIL. Said, hi Britt.
I wished I'd had the string running from TA over to here. We could have got us a short of Las Cruces PD running a red light
BT.
without their sirens
Said,
on.
60 cheesy Bobby.
Cheatsy.
Brittany Conquest. Said, hey WYL.
Cheatsy.
WYL18. Said, hi Brittany. Brother Robert. Said, good morning, afternoon, Bobby.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
Severe truck or not? Said WYL, people hugging smiling face with hearts. WYLBT. Said BRGC.
Cheatsy
Brittany Conquest.
tell you what, I don't see how these
Said T.
I don't see how these guys sit around out here in the sun holding signs. As hot as it is in this place, in the desert, I don't see how they do it, man. I guess for a little bit of food and a little bit of drink or a little bit of whatever it is they need.
Said I have you all in my ear as I vacuum glass outside. Roland Robert.
You still working on that glass table? Lord have mercy.
West. Said I made it all safe and sound I got done work not too long ago. Stanley got it. Said Bobby you talk sick.
Yeah, he's sick.
Sure, Joanna. Said 2 orders in 2 hours I'm thinking of going home.
Heard that.
West. Said nice WYO. Said no it's JRMS. Said hey Bobby I'm so sorry late in 2 minutes.
Samuel, you don't have to apologize every time you come in here. I mean,
YOBT. Said I tell you what Bobby is a mess.
this ain't military.
Said good morning Mr. Bobby.
Good morning. Don't apologize every time you come into the stream. There's no need in that.
I lived in Alamogordo for 6 years and it took me a year to get used to it.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess it makes a difference.
Said hey YO. Brittany Conquest. Said hi Martin.
It's not a boarding school, you know. I mean, you ain't got to apologize for showing up whenever it is you show up.
Interstates 10 and 20 all day today.
We're not on the interstate right now. But it looks like that's what we're doing, 10 and 20 all day.
Martin Travel. Said high five to you everyone and Mr. Bobby.
High five, brother.
WYLVT. Said hi Roland. Robert. Said let us go towards Georgia Bobby.
Let's go that way. Say that way, man.
Said I can't stand the humidity in the southeast.
Yeah, it's a lot different. The southeast versus the desert. It's hot here, but it's just not. It's not drain your soul hot.
For breakfast today, Mr. Bobby and everyone in chat.
Same thing I eat every day, man. Sounds egg and cheese biscuit. Or most every day, not every day, but most every day.
Said he appreciates you being here when you can, but it's not mandatory.
Not mandatory and absolutely no.
Said next time we can do Mexico area. Martin Travel. Said just ham and beans for breakfast.
Ham and beans for breakfast. Let's go.
Daddy bet. Said next week. Stanley got it. Said my dog died in 2019. No movies in JRMS. Said no way on highway I-10 by 20 to Dallas, Texas.
That's about when we got Hammer was 2019, I think.
Martin Travel. Said high five to you, Brittany. How was work today? Mac Daddy bet. Said I woke up to 43 degrees this morning in the middle of Montana.
43, dang it, man.
West. Said had nothing for breakfast or lunch. I was too busy to go on break. Roland Robert. Said it's very hot here in North Georgia today also, but luckily I'm in AC today.
Heck yeah.
Jason is there. Said it's a dry heat.
Yeah, dry heat.
Conquest.
It's a burn your skin heat. It's not a
Hair
burn your soul heat.
Said Bobby next time you get Kristen get onion rings to put on the burger.
Onion rings on the burger. Huh, interesting. Oh, that water's so good.
Crazy with SHNA. Said right along gang.
What up, Saint?
ATRX said Vertivar. Said it's only 91 degrees here.
Only 91. That's hot in Florida, though.
Said hey Sheena.
I mean, unless there ain't no humidity, but
Said hey Tia.
how often does that happen?
Martin Travel. Said hi Sheena.
and getting better, hopefully. Well, now last night I got a new Whopper, I guess. I don't know, had barbecue and some. Ah, man, make that money, man, make that money. Heck, I don't even know what kind of Whopper it was. Now it had the barbecue sauce on it, and the little onion chips or whatever it is, and I think it was. What kind of cheese is that? God, it's the white cheese. It was pretty decent. I didn't eat it when it was hot though, because I got it when I shut the stream down yesterday, and I didn't eat it until I shut the second stream down. So. You're way out of way. Lord have mercy, did it have 9 lives? What a wrestling thing. Is that Long Island Dave thing you did to me? No, what? It's not. I don't think it's pepper jack. I want to say mozzarella, but it might have been pepper jack. I did want a hot dog yesterday, but I didn't want a roller dog, so I didn't do that. I wanted one of those food truck hot dogs from the Mexican food place. Yeah. Swiss cheese, right? Yeah. That's it. Previously known as the barbecue, what did you say? The barbecue bounty Whopper? Yeah, it was pretty decent. I mean, it was pretty decent. But I didn't eat it fresh. Like I said, you know, it was 3 hours after I got it. Because when I shut the stream down in Las Cruces yesterday, I went on in and got my food, which didn't hate it, which was that Whopper and 10 nuggets. Now I eat the nuggets right after I left, and I didn't eat the Whopper though until after I parked last night on the very last stream. So it would have probably been a lot better if I'd have eaten it as soon as I got it. But I didn't. It was still pretty good though. I got another crayon yesterday too, man. They give me crayons with it. You know, I can't believe
Said hey Joseph.
that we've had the radar on this truck the whole freaking
Said
time.
Brittany Conquest.
I cannot freaking believe that.
Said hello Jim. Jamie. Said crayons and crowns all night.
Yeah, they give me some crayons and crayons.
Said hi Superior Truck. WYOBT. Said JB.
Do you know how many overs and unders we've missed
Hi Daddy Bet.
with me not knowing?
Good deal that the next food eating episode you would be crowned with a food video.
Right. I've got.
Said they have a jalapeno whopper.
Now look at that. That white car was doing 68 miles an hour
Hi Jim.
when I got over. How fast is he going now?
Said good afternoon, Bob.
75.
Pray your neighbor gets well soon.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Said hello Jalen.
That's the number one reason why I like having
LOL.
that speed reader on the truck.
Said hi Jim.
Because the white car in front of us, he was doing 68 when I got over in that middle lane. As soon as I got over, he sped up to 76.
Said better late than never, Bobby.
Well, true that, partner. True that.
Said hello Wrestling at 88897. Brittany Conquest. Said hey Medicated, how are you? Brittany Conquest. Said hey Gary. Back Daddy Bet. Said should have read the manual in the beginning. Jim WTN.
Yeah, I don't read manuals for nothing now. I should have just not took that mechanic's word for it. I should have just not took his word for it.
Said Gary. Wrestling again. Said hello Gary. Medicated crazy. Said still trying to get through this bug feeling slightly better.
Dang it, man.
Some help and some JRNS. Said praying for you Bobby, this feels better talk. Back Daddy Bet.
Thank you.
Said remember when you first got this truck you had problems finding an outlet too.
Had problems finding one.
Said hi Gary. Jim WTN.
Oh, the fridge outlet. Yeah, it took forever to find that fridge outlet to turn the fridge on.
WYOBT. Said MCG.
I think it took me 2 days to find that one.
Said Wyo no singing Frozen.
I think because I actually got that cooler fridge
Said hey Ben crazy.
because I couldn't figure out how to turn the refrigerator on.
Yes, good medicated, glad you were feeling a little better.
And then I looked up one a couple of days after getting the truck and seen this switch, and I was like,
Gary Watson.
pushed it, and there it was.
Said bad thing was the mechanic saying it didn't have one.
That's the reason why I just give up on it, because the mechanic
Said hi wrestling fan.
at Kenworth said, nope, this y'all, you don't have it on here. He said if you had it, it would be right here, and it's not right there.
Said hi WYOBT.
That was the bad thing,
WYOBT. Said janky mechanic face orange raised eyebrow.
right?
Josh Hopkins.
They don't always know what they're talking about.
Said hello Bobby.
Hello, Josh.
WYOBT. Said hi Jalen. Brittany Conquest. Said hey Josh, how is it going? Josh Hopkins EY. Said hello everyone, good morning.
Yeah.
Jalen Berger LS. Said hi Josh Hopkins E6Y. Wrestling fan. Said hello Josh. Josh Hopkins EY. Said Brittany doing good, just got off work. John and G. Said hand wink waving. WYOBT. Said no smoothing.
No smoothing. Just a friendly reminder, if you've not got that thumbs up button yet, smash it, punch it, kick it, nick it. We do not care how you do it.
Said hello John.
Stop spoofing on it.
Brittany Conquest. Said hey John 67. Alice Usher CG. Said hi Brittany.
Hello, Alice.
John and G. Said 100.
Are you sure about that?
WYOBT. Said Alice GC. Josh Hopkins EY. Said wrestling with hello.
And my intentions was to, last night after when we started up that very last stream, my intentions was to drive to
Said
between El Paso and, was it Van Horn?
Alice Usher CG. Said hi wrestling.
And by the time I got to Las Cruces, man, I was freaking tired.
Said IC95.
I was tired.
TR. Said hello Bobby and everyone.
Hello, Marlene.
Jalen Berger LS.
And I knew it'd be easier to get a parking spot in Las Cruces than it would have been to have drove on to El Paso. But I was really too tired to even drive to El Paso. Really. 73-1. Let's go. Woohoo. Thank you. 73.1. Heck yeah. Yeah. That box truck's doing 6-7 miles per hour. Let's go. 73.1. On the way. Come on, man. Move that BMW down the road. Look, you got a big truck passing. He's about to blow your doors off. You gonna let him do that? Apparently. What? How much? Watch him speed up. He was doing 68 when I got over. He sped up to 71. Boom! You guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, are freaking awesome. Thank you so much for the first 100 thumbs up right here at the Ride Along Gang. Really do appreciate it. Snap some salt from the salty crew. Butter up that popcorn. Enjoy the rest of the ride. Now we do love the Misfits around here. How much do we love the Misfits? Freaking bunches. High five. Wow, I was right on that one. She couldn't have timed that one any better. Good morning. Was that JH7? Move that hunk of junk out of the way. But when I got on in the far left lane to pass him, where I shouldn't have been anyway, he sped up. Then as soon as I got back behind him, he slowed back down. And then I get in the far right lane, where I shouldn't have been passing him, and he let me pass him. Six seven. Was that WTGBR with the 6-7? Oh, WTGBR with the 6-7. Thank you. That is awesome. Oh dear. How fast are you going? Over or under 100? Anybody want to guess it? I'll tell you. 99. 33 minutes. Thanks for following. I did not understand that name, but Thanks for following. He was doing 99.
Said under 100.
It was under.
Jamie.
1 mile an hour
Said
under.
about 100.
It was about 100 for real. He was doing 99, man. Oh, man. It's so nice to have the radar again.
Said good morning, Bobby and Chad. South 84 degrees and sunny here in Chicago today. Sorry you're dealing with idiot driver ass.
That's all right. It's a everyday thing.
Said 98 outside right now and we're supposed to be 108 today. Longest day. Said hi VR. Longest day. Said hi JB.
I need to get me a pencil and piece of paper, like what Joey suggested, and write the timestamps down. But in order to do that,
Said hi Richard Bishop TJ4RI. JB. Said hello longest day.
I'd have to write the title down on a day-to-day basis.
Said hello Richard B. Brittany Conquest. Said hey Richard. BRIL. Said LIT.
That way I would know what video to go back to.
Said now I gotta be lost in my room now. Longest day. Said afternoon Richard. John and G. Said be careful Brit. Brittany Conquest. Said Sherwood John 67 cuz I hate bees. Broker John Bryant. Said I'll say hello to everybody. I'll come back later to chat with you wonderful people. Have to work frozen truck now.
Howdy. Don't work too hard, man. At least, well,
Said good afternoon,
I guess if you're working the frozen truck, at least you're not going to overheat. Good Lord, look at that exit ramp, how little it is. Man, oh man, I tell you what. WTG, is that Long Island Dave with the gifted membership? WTG Long Island Dave with the gifted membership. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is awesome. Well, the water park's a pump. Believe it or not, Mr. Rick, I went and looked at one of the new trucks and was able to find it on that new truck in about a minute. So when I come back to my truck, I just went back to the exact same settings as the new truck, and it was actually there. It was in the settings. I just didn't see it. I couldn't find it, and I didn't spot it, and I don't know why, but no, I'm not doing the loop, no. But because that was too much of a mountain pool for the weight. No, this is the same truck. It's the same truck, but they had a new one. So I got up in there and looked, and when I went into the settings, the DCC enable in the settings on the new truck, it told right beside it what that NCC was, what its function was, and it, you know, when I read that, I knew that reading it, it said to measure the speed of the vehicle in front of you for your assisted braking system. But I didn't see that when I looked the first time in this truck. I didn't see it. I didn't see the written out. Then that's the bad thing. I didn't see the written out explanations of what everything was. really. I don't. I mean, I'll take it. I'm scheduled to get one now. Now I'm scheduled to get one in August. So I've got from now till August to decide if I want it or not. The only difference between this one and the new one, the big functioning difference is the brand new ones. My truck don't have the air dumps. My truck don't have the air dump switch, so I can't dump my air when I'm pulling out from under the trailer. And the newest ones, they didn't realize that they didn't have that feature added. I guess they thought it'd come automatic, and it didn't. And the new trucks has that feature now. They went in and had that feature added of dumping the air dumps. That's the biggest difference besides the mileage. And then there's I'd like to tell you what the other difference is, but I'm not going to tell you guys that one. I'm going to keep that under my hat. If I get a new one, you'll see the difference. I'll show you the difference, but because by the time August rolls around, that might not be different. They might switch it back by the time August rolls around. I don't know. I think they was a little bit crazy for doing that particular thing, but I think it was. But I know why they did it. But I just think it was crazy that they did it. No, it's not faster. Oh, that's good.
Please reduce speed.
What now? You heard me mention about what not long ago? Yeah, something like that. Hello, Ariel. How you doing? No, they don't have the microwaves. I don't think. I didn't notice it, but I didn't actually look for it either, but I didn't notice it. I don't think it had a microwave. I did look to see if it had the same old refrigerator that I've got right now. Right. That's my number one.
Please reduce speed.
Shut your mouth when you're talking to me. Dang it, I was on top of it today. It's identically the same. Yeah, they offered me the new tractor 6 months ago. About 6 months ago. I was up in Michigan. It was when I done my last Michigan run. They offered me the new tractor, and I turned it down. So last week when I was in Las Cruces, they offered me a new one again, but they said it would be this week before I could get it if I wanted it. Because, what up, Elizabeth? So they offered me the new one again last week.
Said hi there, wrestling and GTS
which was the one that I went and looked in, I guess, was the one I went and looked in yesterday. But they told me last week that if I wanted a new one, that I would have to wait till this week to get it, because they had to get it in and get it all the stickers and license plates and all that stuff put on it. So I told them I'd just wait and we would see how it played out, from there. But apparently that those two new trucks that they brought in this week, they're having problems with. So luckily, I've got to see me at the house. So luckily, I didn't take that new truck, because apparently they're having some kind of issues out of both of them, the two new trucks. And I told them yesterday that they could put me down for the next set that comes in. And then I asked them when the next set was coming in, and they said around August. So if I do swap, it'll be somewhere between August and November. If I do. That's if I do. Now, Barry's not been coming in as much lately. I guess he's been busy. Yeah, Barry's not been coming in that much here lately. So if I do take a new one, it'll be around August. Right. I'm glad I didn't. Hello. Yeah. I didn't see her. How you doing? Scenic, how you doing? Happy Saturday. We're only gonna run for a little bit today, a few hours. Five or maybe 6. I might run 6 hours, but it's not gonna be over that, I don't think, today. Just about 6, give or take. All this time. And I swear, my insides, when I seen that, for anybody that's watched Mrs. Doubtfire, when she found out who Mrs. Doubtfire was, and she done all this time, the whole time, that was the way I felt on the end. That was exactly what went through my brain. The whole time? Yeah, but just because I choose for it to be. Just because I choose for it to be. Well, they put me on the list for a new truck. Oh, what was that? WTG. Who done that, Ariel? With the sunshine? WTG Ariel with the sunshine. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That is awesome. They're going to start letting us do bingo once a month. Right on. That's better than once every other month. That seems more normal too. Once a month, not once every other month. But yeah, that's if I still may back out of it. I still may not take a new truck. But then again, I might.
Please reduce speed.
Shut your mouth when you're talking to me. Huh? Huh? What'd you say? Right. I figure. I wished we could get that back. Man. I've been doing pretty good, Jared. How you doing? up, Fruity? How you doing?
Said Schulte.
Shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Said hi, Brittany. Presley. Said hello, Jared.
I gotta readjust my brain though.
Said Esco Taylor.
Cause you know my speedometer's been set on
Said hey, Jared.
kilometers per hour since I've had it.
Hello, Freddie.
So when I look down, I'm always doing.
Said I'm doing fine, Bobby, thanks.
Hang on, I'll tell you in a second.
Said hey, Presley. Jared.
So when I look down, you know, when we're maxed out on speed, I'm doing triple digits, right? It always just looked good, and I liked it. But here's the thing. It's really not worth it with everything that I have, but I've got from now till then with my home times to clean some of the truck out, you know, get some of the stuff out, which will be this home time and the next home time. I've got this home time and the next home time, and I'm not going to really want to spend much of this home time getting stuff out of the truck because it's not going to be that many days. It's going to be a few, but not that many. I'll just stay in the middle lane. But I have to readjust my brain from kilometers per hour to miles per hour. And the reason why is because my radar, yesterday when I first flipped it over, it was reading kilometers. And of course I don't know what kilometers are other than I was able to do triple digits, you know, when I was doing 70 miles an hour. Well, like I said, I've got two home times to clean the truck up, to get a lot of the excess junk out of it, to make the move not so bad. But yeah, now right now, yesterday my speedometer would be reading 100 kilometers per hour right now. Going through here, now it's reading 63 miles per hour, and I had to put it back on miles per hour because that's the way the radar's reading. No, I did. I changed them yesterday. But here's the thing. With it sitting on kilometers like that, I liked it because, like I said, it's showing me doing 100 right now rather than 62. But with the radar, it reads whatever the top display is. So yesterday it was reading kilometers, and I have no idea. I mean, I do, but I don't. It was frazzling my brain too much, so I had to swap it. It took me a minute to figure that out too. Yesterday, there was a car in front of me, and it was registering 100, and I was like, "There ain't no way that car's doing 100 miles an hour." And then I looked and examined, and I looked, and I was like, "Oh, wait a minute, that's kilometers." So I had to switch it over to where miles per hour is on top. Yeah. What up, Landon? How's it going, man? $75 and a 60? Come on, Mr. Jeep. That's not right. Slow her down. Give you a ticket. But the new truck would have air dumps. That would be a big major plus coming out from under these trailers, because y'all just don't know. Oh, fish and chip burps. Y'all don't know the.
Said now need a two-wheeler going by you.
I know, right? We need 150 going by.
JRMS. Said Bobby with new Kenworth T680 color white.
Yeah, they're all white. They're not ordering any different colors now. When they was doing the Freightliners, they was ordering multicolors, but after they swapped to the, and they've only done the multicolors for that one, not one set, but just that 2-year period, I think, with the Freightliners. Because when I first started, they was all white. They was all white, and the very first set of new trucks that they got after I started, they started doing the multiple colors.
Medicated crazy. Said Bobby's new truck will do the Carolina squad and switch.
Right.
Said Nana burps the chip and she burps the fish.
So when they done the Freightliners from there, they done them all in different colors.
Said crazy.
It was a series of about 4 or 5 different colors.
Picking up a loaded trailer that is drop low is nice.
Yeah, it is.
Said Stew and LOL. Said hello pedicure. Richard Bishop TJRI. Said Bobby 62 5 miles per hour is 100 kilometers per hour, sir.
Yeah, I know, but
Said looks like you have a good and pretty day to drive. Be safe by heading back out to move the next section.
beautiful day.
Dedicated crazy.
Don't work too hard. Stay hydrated out there, Jenny. The thing is, Richard, I mean, I get that. The 62 is 100. But if I'm trying to do the over under 100 videos, then it's hard for me to break it down instant, all the different mile per hour ranges versus kilometers. It's hard for me to break it down instantly. Is your internet's getting drunk or getting you drunk? I felt pissed off and then drunk over there. Man, look at all them Union specific engines. Bunches of them. Don't be doing no advertising today, never ending. You do advertising today and you're getting charged.
Richard Bishop TJRI. Said okay Bobby, I totally understand, sir.
Yeah, it's just the trying to break it down instantly. What up? Is that Bill? How you doing?
Said LOL. Said hey Bill, how are you doing? Said no, it's JRMS. Said nice rig truck Kenworth T680.
Yeah, well, all the Kenworths that they order are white, and they're actually a brighter white than this one. This one's like a dingy white, a dirty white. I don't know what the actual color white it is, but it's not white like the car right there. The new ones are white like that car is.
Said hey Brittany, I'm great yourself.
Mine's not white like that.
Said oh for crying out loud. Richard Bishop TJRI. Said hello there Jim 64. Jim WTN. Said hi Jimmy.
Oh, for flip's sake.
Said hello Jim. Never ending projects. Said Chinese food. Never ending
Do I like Chinese food? Not a lot.
Said it's good. Said hey there Snoop. Jamie. Said hello Jim 64. Said we do. Said Bob White. Said hello Jamie. Bring me conquest. Richard Bishop TJRI. Said howdy Bill Bill White.
Howdy, partner.
Said Pearl White.
Not Pearl, no, it's not Pearl.
Said I love
I know Pearl. It's not Pearl.
Projects. Send love to me, dear. Send fish farts LOL. Jalen Berger Elpes. Send Yahoo for yummy. Send hello Richard Bishop. Never ending project.
It's like a cream white.
Send it's very good.
It's kind of like a cream,
Never-ending projects.
a manila.
It's torture, but it's good for you.
It's like I like that manila color,
Send hello severe truck.
but it's more white than manila. It just has like a manila cast to it. So I don't know what color that is.
Send hello ride along.
Hello. Who's that?
Severe truck melt. Send hi Bill.
I tell you what I wished YouTube would do. I wish they'd go back to the nicknames.
How are you doing?
Them nicknames was so much easier with this
I know never-ending projects 2010 installations.
with this chat reader.
Gary Watson. Send off-white.
Yeah, it's off-white.
Never-ending projects. Said I love to eat food. There is many foods I love graphic shopper in. Dagger. Said carnita seasoned pork shoulder in the crock pot right now. We having tacos tonight.
Sarah, I think you lost a truck.
Said grasshopper.
Grasshopper.
Said crickets.
Crickets.
Said never-ending projects 2010. That's a good name for because you are never-ending.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact.
About 50 shades of white.
Right. 50 Shades of Gray, 50 Shades of White. There's about 50 shades of all colors now, ain't there? 50 Shades of Color. Yeah. You know it.
Richard Bishop TJRI. Said Bobby, our senior lounge is quite large. It has a freshwater fish tank, flat screen TV, ice machine, microwave oven, and a large table.
Heck yeah. I'd like to get me a big fish tank
Said hi, Joe.
again. I mean, I would never get to see it, but
Said never ending the whole story. Melted with five. Said hello Rick. WYOBT. Said I have seen it. I would call it an off-white white heart.
no, I'll find it. Yeah.
Conquest. Said good to see you, Florida Boy. Rick Hart. Said hi Bill. Scooby-Doo. Said as the song says, a lighter shade of pale.
I said that.
Projects. Said I hate big cities. Long hair
I
for
like
driveway.
big cities and I
Said
cannot
I'm late to
lie.
the party. Did you decide to take a new tractor?
If I told them to put me down for a new truck, but it'll be August, not like in this week, or I didn't switch already.
Said I like big country like Wisconsin is. Never-ending project.
I did tell them to put me on the list for the new ones coming in.
Said does 50 shades of chip count LOL.
Oh, Lord have mercy, Hannah.
Said I think we have a new sandbox player. Florida Boy. Said how are you doing today, Brittany Conquest? Brittany Conquest. Said LOL Nana. Never-ending projects. Said remember the old holidays we had.
No.
Brittany Conquest. Said I'm good, Florida Boy, just relaxing now. Never-ending projects. Said gas station. Florida Boy. Said yes and me too. WYOBT. Said I built HGC.
What up, man?
Dedicated crazy. Said big fish tanks require a lot of maintenance. You have to be committed to it.
Yeah, I know.
None cats. Said what LOL.
I want a 75 to 125 gallon is what I want.
WYOBT. Said I am trying to vacuum but the last of the flipping glass. Said hello medicated. Never-ending project.
Did you say the last of the flipping lights?
Holiday gas stations, remember those? They went out of business.
No, I don't remember those. Holiday
TJRI.
gas stations.
Said Brittany Conquest is like heaven compared to the other dump I was in. Tiger. Said diamond white used to be an exclusive Cadillac color and Bobby ST680 is indeed diamond white.
Diamond white.
Never-ending projects.
Who said that?
Then they use a Circle K. Florida Boy. Said YO hello.
Dagger.
Dedicated crazy.
Yeah, Dagger's seen it.
Hello Bill.
so he knows.
Said I know, right, Richard? Rick Clark. Said YOU's the beckons against the chassis with union out. Never-ending projects. Said guess why I would tell you get a Caterpillar truck.
There ain't no such thing as a Caterpillar truck.
Said I am lower than white.
That's not real. Caterpillar's engines.
Said I was trying to not pass Bobby Noel.
Oh.
Said that it had a big fish tank, but the cat turned in it.
Oh man.
Jalen Roger Belfast.
Turned it into an all-you-could-eat sushi bar.
Crazy. Said I have a 65-gallon tank that was enough.
I had a 55-gallon tank,
Said yes, I noticed that.
and it was an awesome setup. The fish that I had
Said Rick.
was an awesome setup.
Said yes, it is a beautiful day, Jalen. Ain't no good spot.
But I would like to have one bigger.
Said then I used to sell.
And I actually had one bigger. I had a 75-gallon. And that was that was a good one, but I never did get it set up.
Said it's so nice and relaxing not driving into the sun.
Right, no doubt.
Roger Belfast. Said yeah, it is hot day. Really conquest.
Yeah.
Said hey, no, it's
Stay
nice.
here.
Going good to see you.
Long John Silver's.
Said till you got the Oscar LOL.
Yeah, well, I had 2 Oscars. That's the bad thing.
Said Caterpillar didn't
I think it was 2 Oscars I had. Them Oscars, man,
Please reduce speed.
they're pretty, and if you don't have any other fish eaters in the tank, I guess they're good. But if you've got other fish in the tank that are fish eaters as well, them Oscars are going to starve the other fish eaters. 'Cause they absolutely will eat till there's nothing left to eat. I don't think that their stomachs could actually explode, but if they could, they'd do it. They'd eat till their stomachs exploded, or until they're completely out of food. Stupid little Bronco.
Said always think of Marty Robbins on El Paso when Bobby is in this area.
Heck yeah.
Said my friend had an Oscar, he cruised around that tank like
Please reduce speed.
Said hello, Said the dagger stayed up all day in Express once. Said
Please reduce speed.
Shut your mouth when you're snitching on me. If she does it 3 times in a row, it actually sends it into the office. It don't send it in until it's 3 times in a row. I found that out last week. Not this week, but last week. Now, I don't know what the succession is.
well once gonna
You know, like if it passes a minute that it resets, or if it has to be like 5 minutes before it actually resets, because it just done 3 in a row, but not back to back.
do. Said LOL scuba. Nicky. Said 3 times in shot.
Yeah,
Medicated crazy. Said snitches get sticks.
that's right.
Tommy
Snitches get thrown in the ditch. Ditches.
Bobby and gang well with everyone tonight on town El Paso.
What up, Tommy? How's it going, man?
Said hello everyone.
Big of that, how you doing?
Said hey Tommy, how are you doing? Richard Bishop TJRI. Said PS also the senior lounge is air conditioned.
Air conditioning, heck yeah.
Said hey Mima Dad. Said afternoon Tommy. President. Said hello Tommy. Said need to find the negative and I'll switch off.
I know, right?
Tommy Ramirez. Said hey Bill.
there any more?
Said Bobby, do you have the air conditioning unit checked before summer comes or just getting fixed when it breaks? Richard Bishop.
Just get it fixed when it breaks, yeah.
Tommy Ramirez. Said hey Scooby-Doo.
Dang it, I forgot that freaking filter again yesterday.
Said does office call and ask if you are hungry? LOL.
No, I've never had them call me.
Said Luminous gas station.
Now, when I worked with First Fleet,
Said hey Richard.
if you got a hard braking alarm,
Said Tommy.
they would call you
Medicated crazy.
when I worked with First Fleet.
Said wire cutters get rid of switches.
Right.
Said afternoon Tommy.
Please reduce speed.
Lord have mercy.
Said I'm doing good, thanks Bobby. How about yourself, sir? Said no, well medicated.
Let's put that bad dog to sleep.
Said good afternoon, everybody. Tiger. Said good filter.
My bunk filter.
Tommy Ramirez. Said hey MC. Said howdy do Carl.
Howdy, Carl.
Said hi Anna.
Tasha's got Haber
Said good afternoon Carl Johnson. Good to see you again, sir.
Tasha's got Haber at the
Said hello.
emergency room, so
Never-ending projects. Said stupid little camera. Tommy Ramirez. Said hey Carl. Carl Johnson H. Said good afternoon Richard Bishop. No starch color.
Tasha's got Haber at the emergency room, so when she calls, we'll be going on mute. She'll call, that way I can make a payment. Yesterday it was $600. I don't know what it's going to be today.
Said stop over, I will disconnect and you will never make a sound again.
Right.
WYOBT. Said prayers up for sweet Heather.
Apparently, she said something about blood being in his mouth. I'm not real sure about that.
Carl Johnson H. Said hey Rick. Never-ending projects. Said someone is shipping out a big package in their pants from Amazon. Said well it's JRMS. Said Bobby not good. Tommy Ramirez. Said hey Rick. Medicated crazy. Said get well gamer. Carl Johnson H. Said prayers for gamer. Rick Clark. Said hi Carl and Tommy. Tiger. Said oh darn I hated dealing with vets.
I know, right? They're expensive.
Said hey Gary W. Carl Johnson H. Said WYOGZ. WYOBT. Said Carl Nick HEC. Present. Said hello Gary. Bring me Conquest. Said I know Brian Dagger.
I'm going to have to plug my supercharger up before too long. We're already down to 84% on the battery.
Sorry to hear that movement by SNT life threatening.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Said I was funny.
She took him to the vet yesterday.
Said hey Dagger.
That was $600
Project.
yesterday.
Said all the gas stations are charging.
Now she's got him at the emergency room.
Said hello Tommy.
So it's going to be more.
Said Haber get well. Never-ending projects. Said now gas is dropping for price in Wisconsin. Tommy Ramirez. Said I'm here at home, just finished having lunch.
Just finished having lunch.
Said hey at Brittany Conquest and Tommy Ramirez 083. Said well millions of JRMS. Said Bobby, please let the game talk.
truck just passed me
Said Carl Johnson.
and slowed down to 61 miles an hour.
90 degrees.
And then he's speeding back up.
Said never had a pet in life. I was always working on dive trips. Carl Johnson H. Said Richard, the first thing you should lower your threshold to 80 degrees, basically smiling. Clara Bailey. Said hello, Bobby, face red heart shape.
He looked like I hate it.
Taker. Said right now we're in North here. Insurance done down. Rock dog don't have to go anywhere again today, maybe. Friendly conquest. Said hey Clara, how are you doing today? Bill in the five. Said have a good one, Bobby and Misfits. I will catch up later.
Bill, appreciate you stopping in and hanging out. We'll catch you next time we're in.
Said that's good day. Carl Johnson H. Said see you later, Bill. Friendly conquest. Said have a good day, Bill. Wrestling Finn. Said hello, Clara. Rick Clark. Said later, Bill. Carl Johnson H. Said I broke up with the dear whisperer. I am sure you will forgive me. Clara Bailey. Said okay, just one of them days.
There, Dan. It's all about the he says, she says. Oh, I can't say the rest of it.
Said Bill, I have a good day. Bishop TJRI. Said Carl Johnson, did you hear about the tornado that hit Chicago's south side on Thursday night? Clark. Said what LOL.
I don't know.
Clara Bailey. Said hello wrestling fan and pink waving.
That was lyrics from a song. Really?
Carl Johnson H. Said Richard, yes I did. There also was one in my hometown, but not a lot of damage. Dedicated crazy. Said the relentless power hammering from the Y-17 has been going 24/7. Sounds like cannon fire I can hear in my bedroom.
What is it?
Carl Johnson H. Said cat orange whistling. Amir Perez. Said alright, I'm heading out. Just wanted to check in and say hello. Be back in a few hours later. Bobby and gang.
Tommy, enjoy your day, man. Appreciate you stopping in.
Said you going to sing to me, Bobby, and make me feel better.
Nah, I don't think. I don't sing.
Carl Johnson H. Said be safe out there, Tommy. Rick Clark. Said hold on. Peter Sharp. Said see ya, Tommy. Ricky Conquest. Said have a good day, Tommy, be safe. Verizon Kid. Said Brock.
Bruh.
BRIL.
Did that dude really speed up?
3 tornadoes here also destroyed base. John Baptist Canada. Said AHEZ Bobby Misfit.
What up, John? Okay.
Said hey Aussie, how are you doing today? Good to see you.
Now see that driver right there
Hi John.
needs a
Messenger.
left lane camping ticket.
First thing to do in a tornado, never had one here. Carl Johnson.
He's just for no reason camping, man.
Tommy Ramirez. Said safe travels and later Bobby. John Baptist.
Tom, appreciate you stopping in and hanging out.
169. Friendly conquest. Said hey John Baptist. Carl Johnson H. Said whatever, I mean Baywatch. Clara Bailey. Said okay, just talking good, hear your voice. Wrestling.
Yeah, trust me, talking's much
Said
better.
hello, Mary.
I can do a song here and there that might be kind of decent, but I don't know what they are.
Said hi Carl. Medicated crazy. Said they are removing the old section of I-70 into Maine, but they have it shut down until December. Noisy process that goes on
Oh,
every day.
right. What the?
Said hello John Baptist Canada. Carl Johnson H. Said hi Marlene. Marlene is
He's still in the left lane, man. Look at that.
John Baptist Canada. Said hey Rick GZ Carl Whitney. Medicated crazy. Said hello Marlene.
Just camping away.
TJRI.
Go around and pick up truck. Give him brake check.
Quite a bit of stuff, lots of trees down. John Baptist Canada. Said GZ wrestling fan. Wrestling fan.
Brake check him.
Clear bid.
Brake check him.
Said yes, I'm staying in left lane.
See what the pickup truck forced him over.
Said Richard, it's good to hear. Clear bid. Said you're so spit walking.
Oh, thank you.
Sharp. Said camping and all those cars were stuck behind him.
Yeah, he was unnecessarily doing it.
Said Marlene, hello, how are you doing? Marlene is TR. Said hi Josh, good, you are too. Bay in Texas. Said 171, good afternoon, Bobby.
What, mate? How you doing?
Carl Johnson H.
171. Let's get.
Whitney Conquest. Said hey May, how are you doing? John Baptist Canada. Said I'm thinking of going to the Falls Party place for FIFA soccer where it's called Fan Fun Zone. Joshua Whitmire. Said May hello check here. May in Texas. Said hi Joshua. BRYL. Said Marlene. Baghdadi vet. Said maybe has a Mexican license.
Good as possible.
Carl Johnson H. Said hi BR. May in Texas. Said HIVBR. Dagger. Said I think he did a mild brake check right there. May in Texas. Said BR. BRIL. Said Carl. Clear bid. Said yes, some four-wheeler in a truck. Richard Bishop TJRI. Said Broad. BRIL.
Wow.
Said May. John Baptist Canada. Said hey BR May Josh. May in Texas. Said hi Richard Bishop. May in Texas. Said hi 321 John. Richard Bishop TJRI. Said hi there May in Texas. Carl Johnson H. Said Richard, we are supposed to get storms overnight tonight. RIL. Said hi John.
So she just sent a message saying that they think that it's his liver's enlarged.
Said gonna hop here for some safe travels. Baghdadi vet. Said almost to Central Time Zone. John Baptist Canada.
We still got a little bit.
Said hey GZ Clutter Baghdad Dagger Richard. Whitney Conquest. Said have a good day, medicated, enjoy. Rick Bar. Said later MC. May in Texas. Said hi Rick. Scooby-Doo. Said hey yo John. Rick Bar. Said hi May. Said Bell Williams JRMS. Said I'm so sorry you Bobby for dog. May in Texas.
Okay.
Said hi Scuba. Running man. Said suck my main truck for 3 rounds today.
WTG medicated with the $10 dono. Y'all light that chat up yellow, please. Touch the reply box and light it up yellow.
May in Texas.
WTG medicated with the $10 dono. Thank you. That is awesome.
John Baptist Canada. Said Cheesy Med. Ridley Conquest. Said Hey Running Man.
What up, friend man? How's it going?
Said WTG. John Baptist Canada. Said WTG Medical. Rick R. Said WTG MC. Thanks for helping Bobby. Carl Jones H. Said WTG MC. Medicated crazy. Said later everyone. Said well we'll get to JRMS. Said WTG. WYOBT. Said WTG MC. Aerial messenger. Said WTG. May in Texas. Said my long hair. Lara Bailey. Said I seen you on figure I come talk to Bobby.
Thank you.
Said medicated menu monster of a pizza. Long haircut driveway.
Pizza Monster, let's go.
WYOBT.
53 miles to Sierra Blanca.
Mount Baptist Canada. Said Scenic. WYOBT. Said my long hair. Your baby. Said I noticed I missed you last night.
Yeah, I didn't run very long last night. Actually, just about an hour,
Said WYOBT.
give or take. About an hour.
Nature. Said face journal is covering nice.
What up, nature?
Conquest. Said my nature. Lara Bailey. Said yes I came over to be done.
Yeah. Well, I had intended on driving to right up and through here last night, but
Carl Jones.
I was tired. I was wore out. So I figured it was safer to stop in Las Cruces and more parking than to try to make it all the way out here. Because my intentions was to drive up here, I think Van Horn, Sierra Blanca or Van Horn was my intentions last night, but my body had other plans. It said, nope, not tonight. And I could have just stayed where I was at last night. I didn't even have to drive down to Las Cruces. I could have spent the night where they loaded me, because they allow overnight parking there. They don't mind for us for anybody. I don't think for anybody loading. I mean, not just anybody passing through.
Said February 2.
Huh? Yeah. Well, and I got up yesterday at like 4 o'clock in the morning as well, so. So yesterday was a pretty long day for me. I didn't get a whole lot of miles, but.
Hey Bobby.
What if that line's looking at me?
Real messenger. Said Tim rose to 94 now.
94. Truck says 98s.
Conquest. Hey Elbon.
speed. Auto shift.
Clear vehicle. Said I know the vehicle I drove last night to here keep I have California Monday, so I'm 6 minutes hot.
Heck yeah.
Said hand purple, these high brightly. Made in Texas. Said by Alfonso.
I was. The reason why I said that heating floor thing was because I seen a little clip on Facebook a couple of days ago. I don't remember exactly how long ago it's been, but it's been within the last week. I was watching a little clip, and the clip was from the movie Mad Dog. If you've ever seen Mad Dog, not Mad Dog, Black Dog. My bad. Sorry. The clip was from Black Dog, and it was where, if you've seen the movie, it was where he was showing him the truck, and he was asking, the details on it. And I think he asked him what engine it had, or if it had the CAD or whatever. And he was telling him, that it had the CAD engine with. He asked him the transmission. He asked him what transmission it had in it. And the mechanic said, Eaton Fuller, 10-speed, auto shift, something like that. But somebody in the comment section was like, was just beside herself on how he said Eaton Fuller. And I don't know if a lot of people just don't understand the fact that just because something's spelled a particular way doesn't mean that it's pronounced a particular way. And you don't pronounce the transmissions Eaton Fuller, they're Eaton. That's how you pronounce it, it's Eaton. But apparently that dude was all beside himself because the guy pronounced it Eaton over Eton. Some people just crack me up when it comes to stuff like that. It's not pronounced Eton, it's pronounced Eaton. Eaton. I know it's not spelled that way, but that's how it's pronounced. So if you're sitting in the chat and you've always believed that it's Eton, not Eaton, you're wrong. 100%. I'm not, you are. Eaton Fuller, 10-speed. Yeah, it's always been Eaton. It's not Eton. Even though it's spelled Eton, that's not how it's pronounced. It's pronounced Eaton. But that dude in the comment section, he was all beside himself, and he was trying to put him down is what he was trying to do in the comment section, but. Sometimes when you open your mouth, it just shows your ignorance, not somebody else's. Now, I know when I open my mouth, it shows a lot of my ignorance, but... Cheatsy, Chris, cheatsy. That's how they pronounce it in the UK too, Eaton. That's weird that the UK would pronounce it that way. I figured that UK would definitely pronounce it Eton. on.
Cruces. Send Megan Texas GC and cheers Brittany. Hope your weekend goes well and long hair now try with 60 GC. Dagger. Send their party department store all over Canada they were pronounced Benefits.
Right.
Severe truck not. Send scope we got 1 ton too many. Alphonsibility. Send Hannah Purple with peace high school. Claire Bailey. Send Ella Val. Brittany Conquest. Send thanks.
Of course, Meg's pronouncing it right. She's saying eating. Because when you put it up just then, she said eating. Eating. So I don't know what that dude was thinking.
Send cheers Brittany Conquest.
But when in the movie now, when he pronounces it in the movie, he does it with the southern accent, and it sounds real southern. But still, he pronounces it right.
Alphonsibility. Send Hannah Purple with peace high Chris.
But now I don't know what the whole 10-speed auto shift was that he was,
JRLS.
or ultra shift or whatever.
Welcome to Time Zone CT now.
We're not in no.
Send these earbuds are all the watch kids go to.
I don't know why the phone switched over. We're not in Central Time Zone.
Send hello Chris and waving face with a smiling face red heart shape. Send do. Send always 2 ton in yellow out.
2 times.
Send Claire Bailey with 2 CU.
Yeah, I don't know why the phone switched early like that, but we're not in. We're still in Mountain Time.
Send Hannah Purple with peace high severe trucker.
We've still got at least 40 minutes, I think, before we switch over to Central. We don't switch over to Central until we get to Manhorn.
Send Elva
Right
with
before
JRLS.
Manhorn.
Send OK Bobby 10.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea why it switched so quick.
Claire Bailey. Send yep sitting till tomorrow night I go in California.
Going to California tomorrow.
Severe trucker not. Send hi Alfonso. Send Elva with JRLS. Send Bobby with crazy milk.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cruces. Send Alphonsibility 9511 GC. Carl Johnson H. Send hi severe trucker can't remember if I already said hi. Thanks for following.
Thanks for following. I think she said Lawrence or Florence. I'm not sure. Thanks for following. Appreciate that.
Send yep as much as I want to I come down in Monday traffic so much. Severe trucker not. Send Scoop Eaton and Eaton used to scramble my brother Ella Neo. Claire Bailey. Send fun. Cruces. Send severe trucker not GC.
What's that, baby blue? Yeah, baby blue, how you
Said,
doing?
hey baby blue, how are you? Severe truck or not? Said, hi Carl, I was probably dozing. Severe truck or not? Said, hi Chris. Severe truck or not? Said, hey CB, how's it going? Carl Johnson H. Said, cheesy baby blue. Chris Ayers. Said, baby blue 806 there, you were cheesy. Cheers, severe truck or not? Baby. Said, hi, just dropping your hitting those nuts real quick.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Said, no one on her. Haircut driveway. Said, super trucker enjoying leave not. Claire Bailey. Said, 11:44 here already 100 degrees. Said, baby blue cheesy people putting smiling face with hearts. Severe truck or not? Said, I need tea but not sure I want to go LOL.
I've noticed a couple of Flying J's in the last week carrying the gallons of red Milos.
Said 196.
A couple of them.
Said Chris, my friend, hello.
It'd be nice if they'd carry the purple ones.
Christopher Shep. Said Brittany, I'm playing train station 3.
But it's just like the Milos itself. It's hit or miss on which ones actually carry it.
Said Anna Purple with a piece high center. Said howdy Zachary. Brittany Conquest. Said nice Zach, I played it on my phone. Reese Ayers. Said once in the dude Jeezy. 5 Valley Bird. Said 197.
197, let's go.
Said hi y'all. Carl Johnson
What's up, gamer
H.
kid?
Said hi again Zachary. Severe truck or not? Said the gallon keeps it and stays cold gallon is cheaper.
Yeah. Well, they're at Pilot.
Said shared yours
for the-
right along gang.
Thank you.
Brittany Conquest.
Thank you, gamer kid.
Said hey gamer kid, how are you doing? Zachary
For the Pilot, they're
Said hi Claire Bailey.
$4.99 for the gallon.
5 speeds, so I'm not sitting 2 days. Said Alfonso. Gamer Kid Empire. Said I'm doing good, Brittany, how are you? Alfonso Melody. Said Ann Purple with piece high Zach. On haircut driveway. Said hey Brittany. Said Mel Wilkins and JRMX. Said Route 200. Brittany Conquest. Said I'm good gamer kid. Said Mel Wilkins and JRMX. Said freaking bunches. Good diversity. Said 200.
Boom! There you guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, are freaking awesome. Thank you. And thank you so much for over 200 thumbs up right here at the Ride Along Gang. Really do appreciate it. Snatch some salt from the salty crew. Butter up that popcorn. Enjoy the rest of the ride. Now we do love the Misfits around here. How much do we love the Misfits? Freaking bunches. Thanks for following. Was that Roger or Raj?
Said freaking bunches.
High five to Carl with the freaking bunches. Thanks for following. I don't know if she said Roger or Raj, but thank you. Appreciate that.
Said freaking bunches. Said but you don't have space for the gallons in the fridge.
I do have space for 1 gallon.
Said freaking awesome bunches.
I can do 1 gallon and then carry my waters, but I can't do comfortably multiple gallons. I like the bottles. I like having the bottles better anyway. gotta plug my supercharger up, y'all. We're down to 74%, I think. And we're not even 2 hours in, so I gotta plug my supercharger up. What I'm doing, I switched over to the Bluetooth. You guys can let me know if you like that all right or not. Since we're supercharging, I've already got my Bluetooth on. I just went ahead and swapped this over to where y'all can still hear me. If you don't like the way it sounds, then let me know and I'll turn the Bluetooth, or I'll turn it back to the regular speaker microphone. I mean, not the normal, but the regular phone microphone. I know you can hear me this way, but can you still hear the background noise? That's what I don't like about doing with the Bluetooth, because you can't hear the background noise. Tin roof. Rusted. Got a westbound flatbed over there rolling. Tenfold. I guess that beats not being able to hear me. I guess. No. That's how I used to do all the time before I got the regular microphones. I used to use the Bluetooth. In my opinion, it's horrible, but right. That's because I'm using the Bluetooth. Oh, that's all you got now. Just me. Just me. The only thing is when I stop talking, it has that. Well, with the other Bluetooth, I'm not sure about this one because I've not used it that much. Right. What up, Gio? How you doing? But the other one, if I wasn't talking, then it had that tunnel sound effect, like, so to speak. 510 miles to San Antonio. What happened? Stupid Bluetooth. Man, I tell you what, these Bluetooths get on my freaking nerves. If it ain't one messing up, it's another.
Factory door shack. Said I am wrestling.
Can y'all hear Meg with this Bluetooth on? Or does it cut Meg out? No tunnel with this one? Well, that's not been quiet yet for any length of time. Give it a minute for me to actually stop talking, and we'll see then. But can y'all hear Meg? I had it up close that time. When you heard her, I had it up close. Y'all can still hear 10-4. Ah, that makes a difference. Yeah, shouldn't be able to hear so good now. I really think it's okay not to hear Meg at all. Now y'all probably can't hear as well. Yeah. I can hear a rat fart. No, she's still playing. It's just that I've got my Bluetooth. I'm talking through my Bluetooth right now, so rather than the regular microphones, and it's got the regular Bluetooth has the noise cancellation. Damn, huh? Well, my eyes are burning. Sometimes I can hear her though. Did you say a squirrel stole your pizza? Yeah. Well, we're up to 80 something. Up to 80. We're up to 80, so it's charging back up at a decent rate. It shouldn't take too awful long. But I don't know if it was 74 or 76. Dang it. Lord have mercy, man. True that, partner. Yeah, you're laying down for preparing to work tonight, right? Yeah, so from 74, it's already at 80. Yeah, Lauren probably mad at me. 73,100. Let's go. Moving on up. Yeah, Lauren's probably mad at me right now. It might be a few days to a week before we see Lauren again. Maybe. Well, I mean, she was spamming the heck out of chat. She was spamming the heck out of chat yesterday. And she wasn't just, spamming it with oblong stuff. She was spamming it with one particular comment. Just back to back to back to back to back to back to back. I don't know how many times she put it up, but I got tired of hearing it. And I timed her out for 30 minutes. I mean, I don't mind stuff like that. I really don't. I don't mind, but if you put the same comment in chat 30 times, it's just ridiculous. I don't want to hear the same comment 30 times. I just don't. And I'm sure nobody else wants to read it 30 times. And she don't normally do that, but it was her. I think she uses that as an excuse a lot. If you want an honest answer from me, I think she just uses that as an excuse to be able to do stuff like that. I could be wrong, but and I could be out of bounds by saying that. But yeah. Well, and see, and here's the thing. My son, he used to do that when he was in grade school. He used to go. What he would do is when he was wanted to be real hyper and he wanted to act up, he would tell his teachers. It was really her. It was. But now, see, my son used to, when he was in grade school, if he decided he wanted to be hyper and mischievous for the day, he would start doing it. He would start being hyper and mischievous. And he would tell his teachers that we forgot to give him his meds that morning. And so it was an excuse for him to act up and act out. And he wasn't forgetting his meds. He wanted to be more hyper. He was always a hyper kid growing up, and it killed him to try to contain himself. It drove him absolutely nuts. And even on his ADHD medicine, it still drove him nuts to have to contain himself. Yeah, and he would tell and I got in trouble. Um, they called DHS on me and everything for that over that. So I sent the meds out to the school. I said, fine, if y'all want to think that or believe that, I said, here, y'all give him his medicine on a day-to-day basis. That way, when he decides that he wants to act up and tell you guys that he forgot his medicine, y'all will know whether you forgot to give him his medicine or not. So they had it for about 2 weeks. And I'm not sure if it was a week or 2 weeks, but he started, he knew at the start that he had to not do that. But after a couple of weeks, she plays it as a game just like he did. Now here's the thing. After about 2 weeks, he went back to using that I didn't get my meds this morning excuse, says it, because he couldn't contain himself. He just absolutely couldn't. And or he didn't want to. It's not that he couldn't. He just didn't want to. So he went back to I didn't get my meds this morning. I forgot my meds this morning. And then the teachers knew that I was telling the truth about that I was giving them to him, and he was being dishonest about not getting them. And they told me, they said, you need to come back out and get his meds. I said, no, that's okay. Y'all keep them. I don't need them at the house. I said, I absolutely don't need them. The only reason he's on meds anyway is because of y'all, is because of the school. I said, so y'all can keep the meds. And she may not even be on meds. I don't think she is. Sir, what are you doing? What are you doing? That is not a proper get on ramp. You're going to mess up right there. You're going to mess up. So, but anyway, yeah, and then me and the school battled about giving me the meds back. I told them, I said, I don't want them. I don't want them at the house. I said, the only reason he's on meds anyway is because of you guys. I said, so y'all can keep them. Yeah, it's just an excuse. It was with him, and he was a kid. He was, yeah. My first, my oldest son. Now he didn't do that. My youngest son is the one that did it. My oldest son, he got it just to help him concentrate. Right. My oldest son, no, he was on those to help him concentrate on his work. My youngest son was on it to calm him down. But yeah, the school called DHS on me and everything over that because they claimed that I was not giving them to him and that I was taking the meds. I said, I don't want that shit. I didn't know. I didn't know at the time though that those meds worked opposite. That's all it is. The kids don't want to deal with it. But now I didn't know at the time that those meds worked opposite. Was a belt? Was a belt? I didn't know at the time though that those meds worked opposite on adults as they do on kids. I didn't know that. Where it calms kids down, it hypes adults up, and I didn't know that. I had no clue. So that's what they was accusing me of was me taking them as speed, and that was how I found out about it. Was that right there? That's how I found out that that was even a thing. And when I found it out, I told them, I said, I don't want them. You keep them. I said, I don't want them. I said, y'all keep them. I said, I don't need them here. And I said, I sure don't need to be accused of something that's not reality. I said, so you keep them, and then when he tells y'all that he didn't take them, y'all can look at the teachers and see who's taking them instead of accusing me of taking them. Well, no, it's not charging up real fast. It's just at 81% now. So it's not going too fast. That particular child there, though, he was a lot like For the ones that watched Looney Tunes back in the day, well, Samuel, we're not talking about cuss words right now. Just because I say a cuss word, that doesn't mean anything. I do cuss. So if I say a cuss word from time to time, it happens. Um, I'm not here to coddle anybody. I'm not here to cuddle up. I mean, if I say a cuss word, I say a cuss word. If y'all say a cuss word, y'all are told to not do it. Let's not worry about it. WTG Big H with the 5 gifted. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is awesome. So, for the ones Evians that watched Looney Tunes growing up, this was what that particular child would have been compared to. This is what I always compared him to, was the Tasmanian Devil. That's the way he right. That's the way that child run through his childhood years, was just like the Tasmanian Devil. Yeah. What? Hit you on the front. You're dying. All right, we're coming up on the border patrol check, so when we get under the awning, we will buffer for just a second. Yeah, I think you're 100% right there. It just, well, and like I said, I don't mind for people spamming the chat some. I don't mind it, but if you put the exact same comment 50 times, it's crazy. It's crazy to do that. There's no point in it. There's no sense in it. And with the chat reader, I have to hear it, and you guys do too. Yeah, it was way overboard. Speedy Gonzalez. He wasn't Speedy Gonzalez. Well, I mean, he was with the way he was, with the way it was just at a constant go. But the Tasmanian Devil would have fit him more. Speedy Gonzalez, but the Tasmanian Devil was more fitting for him. Look at the flashing lights, y'all. I did too. I was bad for sleeping in class. Bad, bad. I had one teacher dump a, I guess it's those bedpans, that they use in hospitals, full of water on me. Then I had one do it, and I woke up as they was getting ready to do it, and I put my hand up, and that water went all over them. Oh Lord, have mercy! They blowed their top. It was just a reaction. I mean, it wasn't something that I did on purpose. I didn't hit the thing of water. I just I put my hand up, and when they went to dump it, it tipped it the opposite way, and it went all over them. Man, they blew their freaking top though. Straight to the office I went. Right. Well, my sleeping was the first part of the day. The second part of the day I was good. The first part of the day, I just could not stay awake. Right. It's good for the goose, good for the gander. Come on, people. Man, I tell you what, that border patrol yesterday, I was stuck in that border patrol. I was stuck in that border patrol going north up 25 for a right. Some didn't care. Some that I had didn't care. It's the washing pan, the pans that they use at hospitals for the sponge baths for people. It was one of them pans. Not the bed pan, not the one that you sit on and use the bathroom. The one that you use for the sponge baths. I sat in that border patrol checkpoint yesterday for like 40 minutes.
Today 33 degrees Celsius.
33 Celsius.
Said Wyatt. Hello again. Said Dan Wyatt.
Because there was so much traffic. I don't know. I don't know because it was a lot of traffic, but um, uh, one of the white pickups that the border patrol pickups, they pulled out from the office, and when they pulled out, it was wide open. So I don't know what the holdup was. There was some kind of holdup with apparently one of the vehicles. I ain't 100% sure, but dang, it's not charging up quick now. We're still sitting at 81%. It's warm though. The phone's warm. So I may switch it here in about 10 minutes. I may switch it back over to the regular mic.
Rick R. Said LMFAO.
Dang, that went through that? That's like one of the only times that's ever went through there like that. Oh, WTGYO with the stay hydrated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is awesome. Let's go. That's a big one. Yeah, it's I-10. Crazy people in your live stream. Just for a second. And we're still in Mountain Time Zone, y'all. Still Mountain. What up, Swindler? How's it going, man? So we're up to 82% on the phone. I was kind of trying to give them time to call me, too, with the Bluetooth. Good morning, Laura. How you doing? So it's actually just 122. Yeah, I don't know. It's switched over in Central back in El Paso. It don't switch over to Central till we get to Van Horn. I don't know. Sometimes the phones are right, and sometimes they're not. 10-4. Block as many people as you want to on your live streams, man. That's what your block button's for. I'm doing pretty good, if not better. Yeah, we're actually still in Mountain Time. The phone's not, but we are. 10-4. Good day, Harrison. How you doing? Yeah, 123. Of the what image? She don't read abbreviations good if that's what you put up there. Heck yeah. I don't have the mine shuts off though. When it hits 100, it actually shuts off from charging. Speed limit 80. Let's go. Oh, that looks like 4 cops over there with that box truck. I wonder what's going. What'd you do? Dang, there's a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 on that box truck. You ain't doing something right. It was 3 blacks and 3 whites. I think it was 6. That's what I was able to. There might have been 7, but yeah, it was a Joey box truck, not a Bobby box truck. It's a Joey box truck. There was a gang on him, that's for sure. He apparently ain't doing something right. Somebody in trouble. He had a bunch of picnic baskets, I guess. Yeah. Right. I didn't know that was back. I didn't load it. They loaded it. Ruan, get that hunk of junk off the road. And my eyes are burning. They are dry. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, that pickup truck's doing 51 miles per hour in front of us right now. The little black pickup truck. I don't understand people driving so slow on the interstate. Speed limit 80 and they're driving 54 now. Oh, they're following behind that thing. I can't put Visine in my eyes. Good Lord. It's a battle for somebody else to do it. I can't do it on my own. Sunglasses, I can't wear sunglasses. They put me to sleep. Well, what it is my fan or my AC vent. It's right on my face and it's drying my eyeballs out. So it's the AC vent is what it is. It's just right directly in my face because of how hot it is. Yeah, I can't. I can't do it on my own. Never have been able to. But if I do though, I get hot. It is. It's a for somebody. Tasha won't even try. That's how much of a battle it is to get it into my eyes. She won't even do it. What up, baby? I've done that. Sound fun. Oh, I've got a different microphone on, Deborah. Really? I'm gonna drive my big truck just like a car. I want you to look at that son of a gun. You give up. Man, I hate when drivers do that. Not speeding up, just a little bit. Freaking ridiculous, man. He just don't want nobody to pass him. Man, I tell you what, I'd like to knock a vehicle like that right there. I'd just like to knock them off the road. I ain't even kidding. Congratulations, man. Now he's slowed back down. Slowed all the way back down to 69. What up, Dave? How you doing, man? It's stupid for people to do that. It's just stupid, man. Now, now that truck's coming around, he's speeding back up. I've got the moose bumper, moose guard. Seeing Phil. Right. Dad's on his way to Jerome, going to your sister's. Oh, that is weird. Yeah, we're up to 86% on the phone. Well, it don't have anything to do with weight. It's what you're governed at. All right, getting ready to go on mute, y'all. WTG Dave with the $10 dono. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is awesome. Light that chat up yellow, y'all. Touch the comment box within the yellow box and light it up yellow. Light the chat up yellow. How fast are you going? 97 miles per hour. I forgot to say over or under. Dang it, man. Timestamp 231. She's calling me. I'm not calling her. I'm waiting for her to call. Okay, well, call, babe. Hang on just a second. We're gonna buffer. We're gonna buffer. I'm gonna switch this off of Starlink. I don't know why it's not going through. Dang it. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Tasha, not you guys. You guys, all right, you guys, I'm gonna end this stream so that I can call her. I don't know if the stream's what's messing with it. I don't know if the stream is what's messing with it or not. It shouldn't be, but let me try. Let me try to call again right quick before I end the stream. All right, y'all, I'm gonna end this stream. I'll start back up in a little bit. Um, But I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream right here. And I'll start back up later. So I'll catch y'all on the next go around. Yeah.